Forgo Zone. Only one more to go before we battle against the secret final boss, or really the post-game final boss. There's the boss statues from before. Just seeing them here, it just makes it all the more obvious that they should have done it that way. So I did need this one Nato. Okay, so apparently I release enemies too. So it's basically homing the enemies on the other one. That is if I release it on time. Oh well.
It'd be impossible for me to keep up.
Yeah. And sort of the worst thing about multiplayer in that aspect is that it's pretty much meant for Tornado. I actually remembered on my solo run, I was like, man, imagine doing this in multiplayer. It'll make it very hard for the second player, at least at this point, because it's not only like that here. It's not the way to go up there. Maybe that's where Tornado, or whatever, is best fit. Yep. Chest. And that will give you the... I don't like to say it, but... Collected all the pieces. I'll let you twerk. I was gonna say transport, so I stopped myself in that. The part of me getting hurt actually made it all the more work. That's cool because I never knew that Storm Tornado did that. Was releasing the enemy to the next one. I don't even really need this ability anymore, but I'm still gonna keep it just in case. Ow! Omelet. Yay! I'm not gonna bother with it. Oh, no. I said, oh, wow. Yeah, there's a ladder for some reason. This is the same as before, where the cage never opens. There's supposed to be a secret area. I guarded on the way down.
Where am I? Oh, I'm right here.
I actually like this theme because it sounds like the final frontier of Forgo. Or pretty much the final frontier period. It sounds so cool. I needed that. Dog. I feel like the cutter is going to be crazy. But I thought I was able to do a final cutter.
I don't think we're meant to be here.
I thought there was gonna be some secret behind
Oh,
the
hey, buddy.
scenes, buddy. Buddy. That's because you said buddy that I said buddy. Some behind the scenes stuff. That's interesting for there being a forgo thing there.
We're missing something.
Ah. I'm just gonna let him teleport it to me. I found it! It's underneath that corner.
Of course.
I knew it was underneath something. Like past those two cannons, I knew there was an importance. It was right here.
That's so annoying.
It is, but keep in note that this is the final stage that has Leon's soul pieces, so they're bound to put in the most difficult of places. That was my
I feel like
hard
there should
spot.
be a thing against like making it literally invisible.
There's a factory stage, but this time the conveyor belt's on double time. Yeah. I wonder if this it cannot keep up because it's like this.
Don't worry, I got it.
I just think I think that's funny where it can't even keep up. I know there's gonna be something.
Oh, these get deleted. Interesting.
Rare stone! I think that's a final rare stone in this area. Meaning in this entire world map. Man, that Poppy Rose Jr. is actually smart. I knew what I was doing there. I love my little babies. There's more. There's no way we're able to do that. Oh, there is a way. Because it goes the opposite direction. That's why they did. That's why they did it that way.
Oh, I need that fire ability.
That's everything. It looks like there's a lot more, but keep in note that the factory is not the only stage. Oh, it's gonna be chlorine again. Ah! Or is it? Chlorine is not even here.
These tons of enemies.
That's actually pretty cool. Showing the forgo beasts. So there's no way we would even miss it. Sorry. This guy. Oh, come on! I don't want that ability! flare. Well, don't call it useless. I think there might even be another... There's a coaster. Very sure that's not gonna ruin our progress. I spy nothing. Well, nothing. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing, was literally nothing in particular. Actually, I'm curious.
I think I remember... Well, let's check the beginning first.
What?
Unless you're certain there's nothing in the beginning.
Stairs. It's just a
There's
coaster.
a hidden room right here.
There is.
Oh.
Well, that's just the right. There's something to the left too. Or not. Well, let's just hope that coaster. It's not gonna ruin anything. At least we'll be able to reset if we miss the souls. Really, I didn't even see that Gordo. I don't care if I missed it. That tricked me. That actually tricked me. Crap.
Damn. We only missed 2. Oh wait, no, we just missed 1.
Well, we're doing it again. I didn't mean to say cancel. Which it said retry in the first choice.
Nice. You're gonna give me whiplash.
And did that mean realistically?
No.
There's one more somewhere. Wow. It's a phantom naughty. I actually didn't know there was a phantom naughty.
Wait.
No, oh. Oh, just this. I don't care. And you do.
Yes, every penny counts.
Now we're on to the Beast Pack Factory. Whatever it was called. Just a Beast Pack battle stage. And then there will be a secret stage after that, I'm pretty sure. What's a balloon mouth? Whoa! Didn't know for sure if it was... Oh, and I still need this. It's a good thing I didn't
Maybe also
do that.
just refill.
Yeah. Nice chicken. The funny thing is, I would have actually spewed out the water mouth for no reason. I already had the Mennonite sword. It's actually funny because this is the first time I faced a fearsome foe, or maybe the second time that I faced him off with water balloon mouth.
That's how things are like this.
I don't know, honestly. Your carrots.
How much ammo? 777.
I forgot about that, honestly. That's just funny. It's like a literal minigun. I can see the annoyances of the stairs. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. There's still more, I know. Honestly, I don't know why I did that. I don't even need the tornado ability. I like the ability I have.
Giant torpedo.
It was a red hot torpedo. That's actually funny. You go on top of the torpedo for the battle.
And he's so confused, like, what's going on?
Yahweh! Golden mouth. Got them all. So there's no triangular shaped hole. And there's a bonus. Oh no, there's not. There was no bonus stage. That's interesting. Now we're up against the hard boss. Forgo DDD. Phantom Forgo DDD, in fact. I remember the second phase is crazy. Now, what I want to do here is wait on the second phase, because there's an attack that he does that is very hard, that is very rare for him to do. And if he does it, man, you are going to freak out about it.
It starts off in his feral form. Remember just how chaotic this battle is.
I'm actually gonna turn up the volume even more. Sorry, viewers, because I actually love this battle. This is what they needed. Well, I guarded that.
I know they were in.
Second phase. He leaps onto the other side. And you have to look at where the meteor goes and go the complete opposite direction.
follow along regardless.
Oh, whoops! I forgot about that. Now, when I get there, I'm gonna wait until he does that rare attack. Ow! He summons these guys as well. You can actually make him charge into the enemies as well, or he just defeats them. Just waiting until he does that attack. It's very rare for him to do it. Why is this guy still alive? There we go. Man, he's not doing it yet. Because it's not only him that does it, but the Forgo DDD originally had this as well.
Well, there you go.
Revitalized. There it is. He actually has that attack. The ultimate inhale. Ow. Gone.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the thing I wanted to show was that he has that ultimate inhale. The Forgo DDD boss, the original, had that as well, but it's sort of hard for him to use it. You have to wait for like a minute or two before he uses it.
The Phantom just makes it more common.
Not really. I think it's both the same. We got every piece in every stage. Now we just save Leon. Tropic Woods. Gordo, a bomb fruit, and a fence. This phantom in the form of tropic woods have grown mysteriously strong under the illusory sunlight of Forgo dreams. Do you think coconuts are illusions too? Wonder what they taste like. That's more Kirby stuff. I'm gonna keep the volume as it is, because we're now at the final boss. Yeah, 250 was how many we needed to save him, but 300 is perfect.
It becomes a rainbow.
You've collected all the pieces of Leon's souls. As proof of your courage, you've earned a special figure.
Wow.
Carol and Leon. Leon and Carol. These two were the famous leaders of the animal kingdom, until Leon found ADF-86. After that, he began speaking in a language Carol couldn't understand. She only speaks in meows, and formed the brutal Beast Pack. She still believed in him, so she formed a new identity of her own and followed along. And that's why I love Carol. That's why I love Coraline, aka Carol. forgo land. The pieces of Leon's soul you collected are shining in the direction of their owner. You can sense Leon, or Leongar, but I'm just saying Leon at this point because we already know that's him. We've known that in the beginning, honestly, because Leongar is just a name of possession on that forgotten, isolated isle. Hurry and help him. I'm using the hammer ability for that fight, if it gives me the option. But first, going back to town. So for one,
I felt Offlin was like, "Hey, you're kind of hurt. Maybe you should go rest for a little bit." Rest? That's for noobs. We're gonna stuff our bellies with a Maxim tomato.
you're doing more than that. Thank you for saving the Starries. I didn't mean to say that. I haven't saved every Starry. There are still some Starries in need of rescue in the meteor shower's arrival. Nah. Since I have you here, I'll let... Woo! Present code. Starry Search. Use it once to Waddle Dee liveries.
Huh.
I think at that point, that would mean that I would be able to get the figure for this guy. It is B. Imagine it being a rare stone.
That'd be nice. Probably a lot of star coins.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a sec, Kirby. I have one other present to deliver to you, directly this time. I want to thank you for using Waddle Dee livery so often, so here's a special figure. Delivery Waddle Dee. This dutiful delivery D works for Waddle Dee liveries in town. He gets helpful items to your doorstep with blinding speed. Kirby's handwriting makes it hard to read the present code sometimes, but this kind soul approves the orders anyway. And now because of that, we got every Volume 1. So what we get is 300 Starry Coins and 1 Carmouth Cake.
Well, that's kind of useless.
Starry Coins were useful. Ah, screw it. I need it! Mom. Now to save Leon. And you already know about... And I already spoiled it, but I'm not going to spoil it here. And the different ability I'm using is going to be... I bonked his head! I didn't even know that was a possibility! I'm going to use... Just thinking real hard. It's not ice. Drill is definitely not it. Maybe homing bomb, but maybe not.
Fire?
Fire, sure. It actually makes sense to use fire. Because of how Leon just shoots beams. Even though he's not supposed to even do that. Because poor Leon got possessed hard. The wing just clobbered him!
And here we are.
I'm actually gonna warn the viewers in advance. I'm gonna turn it up even higher. I'm mostly glad I'm this.
There he is.
There's a good man himself. This is actually very cute until what happens later on.
I forgot he dances like that. Oh.
Laser ground nuclear. Man, that was hard. Just that part. Soul forgo, but it's not actually him. The butterfly from Star Allies has returned. It absorbed the soul forgo and became a warrior himself. Morphonite. Telling him what that does, if you were the first player that got hit by it, it tilts the room. It doesn't
I
tilt
was
it.
afraid I was gonna get controlled.
No, it's not like Star Allies. It only just, what it ends up doing is, it just stuns you for a bit. And then speaking of, for the Morphonite thing, that it did that to the soul. It's sort of like Meta Knight's fight. I don't know. I was gonna say other things, but I completely forgot. So as you saw for the Morpho-Knight thing, when he got defeated, the soul of Forgo escaped. The Morpho-Knight sword blueprint. Now I can evolve the sword ability to get the final evolution of the sword.
Bruh.
Now the reason I didn't use that life up thing, and this is actually very true, is because that was pretty much like that second chance thing every time. For when I use it, it would have made the boss a little bit too easy, and that would have ruined the fun really on that part. That's why I did it that way. When I felt bad, because if you actually lost, it would have let you battle against Morpho-Knight again. Leon is unmoving. Leon is no longer controlled.
Ah.
It's sort of funny because Leon had no recollection of what happened. And that's fitting because he wouldn't have known what happened, and that's it. We have defeated the Forgo for now, but really we haven't really truly defeated the Forgo because the 3-star Colosseum is the truth of what would happen there. And despite that, well, I'll say my thoughts about this game now because in technicality this is the finale. Nah, and I would say because there's still 4 more parts left of this. Where for one I'm going to do the treasure roads. For another, that's funny. For another, I will do the Colosseums, but the treasure roads is going to be a bonus. Because the thing I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do every Colosseum difficulty. The 2-star. I'm not doing the 1-star because I forgot about that picture. I'm not doing the 1-star because that's technically battling against the basic bosses again, and the only new thing is Meta Knight's scene. And the 2-star one. And for the 2-star one, Meta Knight doesn't have the introductory scene, and instead it just goes on to the battle. 3-star, there's a new Meta Knight, but I don't know about the 4-star one. Obviously, because the 4-star includes Starcross World, and the only new things that we've encountered there was the fearsome foes and the final boss. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be more than just the final boss and the fearsome foes, and that there's going to be a secret boss. And I'm saying this is like, if not the one I'm expecting, then I'm also expecting just some sort of insane hidden foe. That's probably going to be another beast of some sort, probably the Forgotten Beast. So pretty much Morpho-Knight was first created when Galactonite was around, but that doesn't mean that Galactonite is the being that was the butterfly. The butterfly is its own thing. It's known as the Wandering Butterfly Warrior, and it needs some sort of entity in order for it to take form. There will be a secret picture after this, and that secret picture is what we will do in the 3-star Colosseum. There's two stupid pictures. The 3-star Colosseum and that. We already know what that is, but it's the final alpha list that we have not seen yet. Even though I argue that it is easier than that Meteon alpha list one that we did. And now everyone's here. And that's just another picture.
I like how Leongar is holding Kirby.
Yeah, Leongar, who is now restored and is now named Leon.
I just noticed that Dormanda was holding in a Wolfie and astronomer, or not astronomer, the one with the star on his ear.
Just the Star Loyalty.
Yeah.
So for one, we got that. Sword ability can now be evolved. And I say that this Morphonite sword that I've not wanted to spoil for the longest time is the most OP weapon in the game. Morphonite sword blueprint. Let me get my tools ready and then we'll just get this evolution started. It costs 5 rare stones just like the Forgo DD hammer does. Or what I'd like to call the Forgo hammer. It has max power and max rapid fire, which is better than the Meta Knight sword. It's pretty much the most OP ability in the game, the most powerful ability in the game. I meant to say. Best part, there's no mask. He's just gonna wear his headset along with his wings. What I don't know is there something for the Morphonite sword that I don't know? Because I already know about what happens if you press and hold B, and then do it again. This evolution just opened up a new treasure road in Redgar Forbidden Lands. The Morphonite sword will grow really big if you hold down B to charge it to the max. The sword has a wider range and a higher attack power at max size. It's incredibly powerful. To show how powerful is this powerful. Plus, if you take damage, I'll say that in a bit.
Holy crap!
Yeah, gotta say, that's why I call this the most OP ability in the game. But what makes it more OP is if you take damage and you hit an enemy with this, it heals you. It leeches their health. That's why it's known as the most powerful ability in the game, is because of that. And that's why I wanted to resort to the Maximum Tomato, is because of the beams as well. You don't get that when you have the solo HP bar, even if you use the ultimate attack. It's just like normal sword. Loses its touch.
Stays giant for a while.
Yeah, it stays giant for 20 seconds, I think. So despite the fact that I've unlocked 3-star, the only way I unlock it, really, is to defeat the 2-star Colosseum bosses first. So in the next time I record this, I'm going to do the 2-star Colosseum, the 3-star Colosseum, and the 4-star. That along with doing extra stuff, like doing every treasure road. And trust you me when I say that when I do every treasure road, that means that I will be able to get every rare stone I need to evolve the hammer ability to the max as well. Man, I gotta compliment how much better this game got by graphics, by the frames, and by the Star-Crossed World mode, because there's so much there. Might as well show this off. because that treasure road that they talked about is over there. But in order to do, there's actually another treasure road as well. Morphonite Sword Treasure / Morphonite Sword Trial. Target time 4 minutes. Because it times you for, I think, 6 minutes. It's the ultimate ability trial. But of course, for every treasure road that I'm going to do, I am going to do the multi-mouth, but I'm not doing that first. I'm going to do the cutter first, the storm tornado second, that third, the forgo hammer second to last, and the other thing last. Plus, I'm going to do this as well. I'm still thinking if you rescue every starry, you'll be able to get an extra stage that doesn't require anything. Let alone you have to rescue 20 of these things. So I have 1 rare stone. If I did every treasure road here, I would be able to evolve the hammer ability. So, there we go. At the end of the entire game, the only thing left is the Colosseum. And believe it or not, the Colosseum is required for completion. It's not an optional thing. Because as well, you get special figures for them. So, as well, I'm going to go back to town and I'm going to continue getting the 2nd volume, 3rd volume, and 4th volume capsules. And I'm going to, and how many I'm getting each is, I'm going to get, not this, I'm going to get probably 3 of these, or 3 new ones. I know there's other stuff that I don't have. Hammer. Sturdy hammer with an intense attack power. It reaches short, but it's worth it to bonk enemies and stakes. Hold a button to charge, then let go to do a hammer flip. The OP hammer throw is non-existent. Fish. I forgot about that. Just waiting for one more new one. Tin of fish. Then I'm getting 3 more. Or not. Tropic woods. How many more do I need there? I need 7. One of them being an ability. I'm gonna get 8 of these. It's definitely something I don't have there. I really want that. Man, that is making. It's not making my mouth water, but just imagining it. Dang. Steak. Love that. Dragon fire. Become a legendary monster with the power of a dragon. Spew fire like a flamethrower, literally. Jump, attack, and glide through the sky. You can do all sorts of dragony stuff. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Plate of fried eggs. Water pipe. Pretty sure there's a lot more. Pudding. Didn't think that. Handmade Ophalin. That should be a higher rarity than that game. One more. Pencil drill. Then I'm doing this. Morphonite. Hard to believe I got that first pull. The fluttering fiend that casts judgment upon final battles is drawn toward the isolated isles of Forgo Dreams. There, it feasts on the most powerful soul it finds and takes the fearsome form of a scarlet-clad knight. Let the most challenging battle of the new world begin. Yep, indeed. Morphonite is supposedly even stronger than Galactonite is. Do I agree with that? Nope. I feel like Galactonite is the strongest knight in the world, in the universe. Because in Superstar Ultra, it was said by Meta Knight that he wishes to battle against the strongest warrior in the universe, Galactonite. And that was formed by Nova. Let alone, Galactonite has been in existence for, I want to say, 20-something years. I'm trying to remember what year Superstar Ultra was made, because that was when Galactonite was made as well. And he's only appeared in battle-wise, and I'm including Star Allies because in technicality he only appears once, or he only appears before Morphinite takes over. So it would be Superstar Ultra. I don't know about some other games, but I am counting Super Kirby Clash, because there he's Eon Hero. Then Star Allies, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, not counting Deluxe. And then Triple Deluxe had Dark Meta Knight instead. And then, so far, nothing in this game. And it's been years. In technicality, it hasn't, but it would still be cool to see him. Even more so because of the Galactone. And I didn't say much about Morphinite, but I would have said a lot by saying that Morphinite has quite the history because of him being the original butterfly ever since the first game. Forgo DDD Phantom. Forgo DDD was formed when Leongar gave the already controlled king a mask to further cloud his mind. He was then tasked to guarding the only entrance to Lab Discovera. This phantom copy, based on memories of his terrifying turn, is somehow even stronger and more dangerous than the original. Indeed, it is more terrifying and more powerful. Really? Then I got that. Look up there. It's just so freaky. I don't like this. This thing's so freaking ugly. Now, the funny thing is, for the 2-star Coliseum, my brother will not like this, but I'm going to only do Meta Knight Sword for the 2-star because of wanting to do the. I want to do it the same way I've done it before, where I've done Meta Knight Sword on 2-star. I wanted it to be just like my first playthrough, not wanting it to go too fast. Because as well, there's no secrets, but I still want to like take my time through it. The invading species, alone and incomplete without Elflin, was trapped in the Eternal Capsule. Their only refuge was the realm of their dreams. Those dreams spread powerful waves of psychic energy all over the world, slowly taking control of the animals they reached. Escape would require more energy. 5 more after this. Big Red Tortilling. Big Reg. There's bound to be more. We haven't even gotten the 3rd. Oh! Wow! I did not expect that. Wake up, Leon. The soul fragments collected by Kirby and Clawline have been returned to their owner. Leongar, now restored as Leon, is free of IDF-86's corrupting mind control. This world is in good paws once again. That was until Starcraft's world where it became chaos again. Leon's Soul Piece. After their fight with Kirby, IDF-86's body was destroyed, but their powerful mind survived. They fled to the isolated isles, so that's sort of like Super Paper Mario thinking about it, Dimentio's Shadow of Power. It's the same thing for Forgo, for Fecto Forgo, aka Alphaless. It fled, leaving a shadow of its power behind. And that shadow turned a dream into a nightmare. Anyway, they fled to the isolated isles of their own dreams and brought Leongar with them. To prepare this new vessel, they cast out Leongar's soul, shattering and scattering it throughout the realm of Forgo dreams. Plus, it's a sunlight. So sweet. Leon. I love calling him Leon. Phantom Silly Dillo. We do have Gormondo. We do have Chlorline. We do have every Phantom boss now. Do we? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do. Formed from strong psychic energy and modeled on specific memories of his world. No, we don't have Forgo Leon, unless that doesn't count. Formed... Oh, yeah. Strong psychic energy and modeled on specific memories of his role in the real world, this phantom copy of Silly Dillo will forever wander Forgo dreams, searching for high and low for Elflin and Kirby. At least its dance moves are so impressive. Really? Screw them doing more. Morphonite Sword. The Forgo Hammer ability won't be shown yet because we haven't seen the ability yet. Before the final battle, a fluttering fiend arrives to cast its judgment. This dangerous weapon grants that form to any who wield it. For Kirby, handling this power is a breeze. Plus, it's insanely powerful. 3 more. I feel like there's one more new thing. Maybe not, but we'll see. Did I get everything? Nope. There it is. Wow. Okay, I completely forgot it looked like that. Man, it looked even sadder. This specimen tagged as IDF-86 left formless and floating after a humiliating defeat, fled to Forgo Dreams to plot their next steps, create a new army of phantom beasts, then claim Leon Guard's body as their own. When Kirby arrived to force them out, IDF-86 had no choice but to reveal their own phantom form. I felt so bad when I saw Forgo Leon. Even again, I still felt bad. 9 more. And I'm pretty sure this one is something you get from the Coliseum. This one I have no idea. Oh wait, Alphaless, but that's also from the Coliseum. Don't know about these two. This one's at the house. And I already said this, but what I'm going to do for the... Well, for the capsules is... What was I... Oh yeah, for the house, I'm going to do Chaos Alphaless. Sorry to spoil that. Then the Meteon Alphaless, unless they show off the secret boss that I would be even more impressed with. But I love this, and I'm keeping it. Volume 1 twice. Crystal Wild Bunkers, please don't show duplicate. Ah! That was a waste! Come on! We have 13 more to get there. Except for all of them are apparently unable to be gotten. So maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the Meteon Alphaless thing. Maybe even there would be something over here that would be something. I still love this, how King Deity is grinning here. Maybe not, but he looks like he's grinning. The rivalry lives on. Still love how King Deity looks there. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this. I've done everything that I could. I could even just toss in all of these star coins as well to help the D's, and I'm pretty sure that will make it so that I get a figurine afterward. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. And next time I record this, I am going to do the Colosseum and the treasure roads. I'm pretty much going to do the treasure roads first because, well, actually, I could even do a solo run on this, but I'm doing the Meta Knight sword for it. I'm gonna actually just go back to get that. Now, curiosity reigns. I need 2 rare stones for me to power that up. How much does it require here? 5. I don't want to power up this thing at all. The reason why is because I don't want it to be easy. But I am going to do the Meta Knight sword ability. Like I'm going to become this ability for the Colosseum. Just for the 2-star one. Because Morpho Knight's sword is too OP for that. It's not too OP for the 3-star though. The 3-star is perfect for the Morpho Knight sword. 2-star, it just feels too easy. It's not really my favorite, honestly. So there we go. We haven't been able to do everything yet. Because, as well, for like all of what we have yet to do, we have, I've already said it. I'm not gonna say anything, but how many parts I think it's gonna take me is 4. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this finale of the mode, because I'm not premiering this despite how long it is. I didn't premiere this, but I think I premiered the Starcross World finale. If I didn't, then there's a good reason for it. And that's because I wanted to premiere the Colosseum run, because I don't know if I'm going to show off every star of the Colosseum, or show off show off them separately. And if I show them off separately, then I would premiere the 3-star, or well, maybe I might even premiere myself doing the 3 and 4-star ones, and showing off the 2-star one on the solo run, but showing it on a montage front for the Bruiser. But as well, I don't think he will mind that I did it alone for the 2-star one, just because there's nothing special about the second one. But the 3-star one has a secret boss, and I'm very sure the 4-star one will as well. That'll be that.